Did you know that the word soccer is not an American invention at all? In fact, the country that invented the modern game of football is the exact same country that created the word soccer. That country is England. Most people think Americans changed the name just to be different, but the true story is a complete historical plot twist. Have you ever wondered why one single sport causes so much anger across the globe just because of its name? If you use the wrong word in the wrong country, fans will get genuinely upset. By watching this video until the very end, you will learn the hidden history behind these names, discover why both sides of the debate are actually right, and find out the secret reason why the British suddenly stopped using a word they invented. To understand how this confusion started, we have to travel back to England in the 1800s. Back then, there was no single game called football. Instead, different schools played different versions, and the rules were a total mess. Some schools allowed players to carry the ball with their hands, while others only allowed kicking. In 1863, a group of teams met in London to finally create an official set of rules. They formed an organization called the Football Association. Because they used official rules, people called the game association football. But having such a long name was not practical for everyday speech, which led to a massive language trend that changed everything. During this time, university students in England loved making words shorter by adding "er" to the end. For example, they called rugby rugger. So, when they wanted a shorter name for association football, they took the SOC from association and turned it into soccer. For decades, people in England used the words soccer and football interchangeably without any issues. So, how did this English word travel across the ocean and become the main name for the sport in America? When the sport arrived in the United States, Americans already had their own popular game called gridiron football, which they simply called football. To avoid total confusion between the two entirely different sports, Americans naturally chose to use the British slang word, soccer. It made perfect sense at the time. But here is the most unpredictable twist in the story. If the British invented the word soccer, why do they hate it so much today? The big shift happened around the 1980s. Suddenly, the word soccer became incredibly popular in American culture. Because of this, fans in England began to view the word soccer as too American. To protect their sports culture, British fans completely stopped using the word soccer and pushed heavily for the name football. They made it seem like soccer was an American mistake, completely hiding the fact that their own grandparents used the word every day. Today, countries like Australia, Canada, and South Africa also use the word soccer because they have other sports called football too. Understanding this hidden history completely changes how you see the global sports debate. If you want to unlock the full blueprint of the world's favorite sport and understand the game faster than anyone else, make sure to hit that subscribe button right now. By joining Footy Blueprint, you ensure you always have the secret knowledge that separates casual viewers from true football experts.